Welcome to Anime UK Show episode 36, and we've got loads of animes to talk to you about.
Hello ladies, sorry mate.
Oren, you grew short.
Just call me the D.
So we'll be having the D guesting with us today. So looking at the animes, Hajime no Ippo Rising, another sports related one since we enjoyed them very much so last week. This one's about boxing, and you pretty much get the whole gist of the previous series in the first couple of minutes. You see straight away, this series is about Ippo, and you see the beginning about his father becoming a world boxer and competing in tournaments, winning, and now it's the son's turn. It used to be actually a manga, weekly shonen since 1989, so it's quite an old one, and it's done by the famous artist George Morikawa. He has quite a distinct art style. It doesn't matter what character you are, old, young, pretty boy, you will have a really pronounced nose. You will have a lot of shading under your eyes. You will look tired no matter what. One thing I do really enjoy actually, in the beginning title and the ending, there's a lot of the sketch style. So a lot of detail's been put into it. Yeah. I found it was really shiny as well, so it wasn't like old looking, because I know it's from the 1980s, but they made it quite slick. What did you guys think?
I liked it. I have heard of it before. I have a few of the shirts from, I think, Uniqlo, so that's how I've heard of it, but haven't actually watched the series itself before this. I think I've read the manga.
Yeah.
And I do like it. I do like the animation of it, especially the punch scene, especially when he does his special move, the kind of, like, the sweat flowing everywhere, and it's just, I quite liked it.
A lot of attention to detail.
That's it.
What about you, Alex?
I didn't mind it. The art style is, as you said, it's good, but I can't do boxing. I just can't watch. Well, I know how it's going to go, like most sports anime. Oh no, he's lost! Oh, it's like Rocky! Oh, he's won again! It's fun. I've seen like the number of jokes, like the shading. I've seen, the famous, I don't know if it's from this or from another boxing, but the famous picture of the guy sitting on the chair, defeated in the shading style, looking really depressed, and I found it from that. And yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was, but it didn't make much sense because it was the third series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I just kind of looked at it and went, that's nice. I'm watching the entire series in one episode.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah. Anything else going to happen aside from he gets defeated, he wins. He gets defeated, he wins.
There's a dog at the end.
And there's a dog.
Our next anime is Megane Boo. Alex, you're going to tell us about that one.
Yes. Title, as it is, it's about people in glasses. Hence, why we're wearing glasses today.
Because we're awesome, right? Never mind.
Leave him. The series is just like a little gag series of 5 really handsome-looking random guys in all different shapes and sizes. Doing things glasses related. So the first episode was, I'm going to make the most awesome X-ray glasses. I think it was to look at women's underwear or to do something ridiculously stupid.
And the upcoming of the vision test. The one thing they look forward to. Will there be a good looking nurse? Will there be a cute assistant?
It is just glasses related insaneness. I've seen the other episodes where they're running around on a trolley delivering stuff and just flying through the air on one of those little kind of flat trolleys with the handle on.
Yeah.
And then one of them sitting at the front just going, whee! It's just gag episode after episode, but it's so funny.
Surprised it hasn't actually been sponsored to death like Tiger and Buddy by like Specsavers.
They've actually advertised glasses for each characters.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, a lot of animes now are doing it, 'cause it's like, what can we get money from? Glasses! Everybody needs glasses.
They did it with K-On!
Pizza.
Oh.
Yum.
But it is a really fun show, but I don't know what you two think of it.
I did like it, I will admit. When I first saw it, I thought, Boys with Glasses, this is brilliant, I'll quite enjoy this. I do like the first few minutes of it, the animation was really
really
good.
slick, yeah.
And I like the way they kind of personify everyone else apart from them. It's just like they're stick figures. And they're
the crowd below
the crowd, yeah.
Oh,
We'll make the see-through glasses. Complete explosion. I do like the main guy, the character, I forget his name. But
Oh, the passionate brunette. Yes.
Oh, I like the blue-haired one. He's funny. He's so serious, and then 1 minute's like, what?
Dumb blonde.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm just gonna lie here on this sofa that's fallen over. That one's funny.
Yes.
This is the problem. You can't remember the names. It's like I remember the flirty one, the midget, the guy with blue hair, the main character, and then whoever's left.
The one who doesn't actually wear glasses.
Yeah. And I just don't know what's going on. Don't know.
What do you think?
I was looking for notes. Let's see. So I don't have names either. I pretty much compared it to Persona because it just looked, you know, it was so
It was really
colourful,
colourful and fun.
and there was so much. Even though they're, you know, there's not much because they're the main characters. They really stand out almost, and off the background, if you know what I mean. It was really nice actually. Really slapstick. I really liked it because they actually almost. What's the word? They're superimposed onto the backgrounds. You know, like the background's moving, and then suddenly one of them is thinking on the screen. I think they're trying to be serious, but they're coming across as hilarious. Really, I like it. It's really fashionable, like geek chic for me. So I'm all up for it, and I really like the ending actually. I'm not really big on 2D versus 3D. You know, when you've got 3D stuck on 2D animation.
Oh, like the credits.
The ending, the credits look great. I thought
they were good. Yeah.
Great advert for glasses.
That's
yes.
it. Yeah.
And the third anime we're looking at today is Sekai de Ichiban Tushoko Naratai. Harriet, you've got lots to say about this.
Yes, it's about.
It's not a hentai.
No,
Technically, it's close to.
it's ecchi. So it's about a girl group called Sweet Diva who are big in Japan. Their main leaders are Sakura and Elena, who are fighting for their lead roles. Sakura wins, and they get loads of promotional work in, and one of them is to promote wrestling. So they go to, I forget the name of the gym now, but...
Doesn't matter, people aren't looking at the gym name.
Yeah, so they go there, they think, this ain't too bad, we can do these moves. But then one of the female wrestlers comes along and she's like, really? Are you sure about that? So I think Eleanor tries to pushes her luck a little bit. So the female wrestler performs a proper move on her, and she's like, no, I give up, you know.
Somehow her boobs stay in place as well, in that ridiculous outfit.
Oh, it's Sakura's, yeah, when...
I just got crotch shots.
Oh yeah, that was before that. Yeah.
So Eleanor's defeated, and Sakura says, right, I challenge you to a match. And she's like, okay, bring it on, little girl, I don't really care, I'm going to defeat you. Gets a bit of training, you see the final match, and basically... I forget the term, that I'm terrible, I'm a wrestling fan, I should know this, but the term I know for it is hair versus hair. And it does happen a lot in the wrestling. And Sakura doesn't know this. So she thinks, it should be fine, but no, she's completely defeated. There are a few shots where, this is like, pretty much in wrestling, open the legs, you know?
Yeah, everything. You see London, you see France.
Yeah, and her outfit.
Yeah, like we were saying, wow.
Yeah,
Defies gravity.
how? She's got. I
Tape.
was going to say she's got
And they're
tons
so
of it.
at one point they're so separated. It's like it's unreal. Where are they going?
I don't know, but it's Rio. That's the name. Yeah, the girl who that wrestler. Rio defeats her, and all the girls like, no, don't worry, you can leave it off. But Rio's still slagging off the group, and she cuts off Sakura's hair. So her lovely long hair, which is kind of big, isn't it? In idols, they have either long glorious hair or short kind of cropped hair. Doesn't like Rhea slagging them off, and she says, right, I'm going to defeat you, and if I'm to do that, I'm going to become a professional wrestler. And that's where it ends off in the first episode. So I liked it because like I said, I like wrestling. The only other wrestling anime I've seen is Ultimate Muscle, which was the male side, but it was more funny kind of thing, and I loved that.
And that Kickstarter one we reviewed.
Yes,
Kick-Off.
the one with the male and the female. Yeah, that was quite nice. But what did you think, Aisha?
Well, begins off as hentai, turns into young lady idol who wants to become pro wrestler. Ridiculous, but typical in Japan. Boobs everywhere. What else did I write for my notes? Too much screaming! The amount of groans in that show, I was like, oh, migraine! Bloody hell, what is this going on? What was it, Sakura? She's the most whiniest chick I've ever seen in my life, and if the character's annoying, I can't be bothered with the anime, so for me, I'm definitely going to give it a pass. Just too whiny. Alex, were you aroused?
No, I was just disturbed. How many wrestling moves can you get away with where you can show off a girl's boobs and crotch? That was the entire episode for the first 5 minutes of it.
No, when it first started, there was like a 5-second zoom in on her crotch, and I was like, oh, but then obviously nothing happens. But I was like, oh no, this is just too much, because it's literally that's what you see on the screen. It's like, oh my
This
god.
is the problem. When you mentioned this show, I didn't know what it was, but I'd actually seen pictures from it before of like the most ridiculous poses
Yeah.
from wrestling. I was like, what series is this? And then this came out, I was like, oh, now I know. Now I know what not to look for.
Trying to think, I don't think they pull half of them off in TNA or WWE.
I don't think they legally can.
No.
Demetrius.
Hey.
Yes, so Diamonds, no ace.
Yeah, so Diamond No Ace. This story follows Asian Sawamura, a pitcher who joins an elite school with a brilliant catcher named Kazuya Miyuki. Together with the rest of the team, they strive for Japan's storied Koshien championships through hard work and determination.
And you missed out one thing.
What did I miss out?
It's about baseball.
It's about baseball. Did I say that right?
I'm gonna just jump in straight away and say, bored me. The main guy was really interesting. He was really like, oh, I'm really determined, but I'm really horrible, weird at the same time, and I'm always looking upset and constipated. Literally, he just has this bit where he just laughs like a crazy person for ages, and they're just like, what the hell's wrong with him? Tell him to shut up. I was sitting there going, I am that girl, saying, shut up. Seriously, shut up. Yeah, I got into the other animes. I even got into the wrestling one a lot more than I did this anime. I have nothing more to say. Harriet?
No, I'm not a fan of baseball. Anyway, but I did try to get into it. I did like his determination, like in regards to, I'm doing this for my friends, I'm doing this for the school, but then it kind of just fell flat. And he lost. Yeah, and he lost anyway. So, I'm sorry I couldn't get you into the finals. I lost. Oh well.
No, literally, it was just, oh, I'm going to win this. Your ball missed by a mile.
It's like, there's the picture. He hits over there.
And then he starts crying his eyes out, and everyone feels sorry for him for 5 seconds, but the other team just start cracking up laughing at him. And what does he do? Oh, I'm going to slap them silly.
Why not?
What? I wouldn't blame you for punching him in the face, but he just goes into this weird, happy, slappy moment where he's just like, I hate all of you. And then some weird woman comes on. I don't even know who she was.
Oh, the purple-haired one.
Yeah.
Some woman in glasses that turned
Yeah. She's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm really serious about it. Oh my god.
I love the fact he said, oh, I don't want to play because I want to play with my mates. And she's like, So when are you going to come join our school? You know, it's just like
It's competitive.
completely go over the head.
And then he just takes the mick out of some fat picture.
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
even know why he did that.
No,
I'm going to take the piss out of you because you can't take the piss out of everyone else.
I know they do taunt in the basement, a baseball, like here, bada bada bada, you know, kind of thing. But
He was just an absolute idiot. I couldn't watch it. He's just
No.
so... I couldn't get behind him, so it's like, I don't care if you fail or not.
I had one point that I liked about it. I totally forgot because obviously it's not that much of a big point. But the hand-drawn watercolouring credits, the ending was really
Yeah.
nice. I actually watched it till the end. I'm actually surprised.
when they're running along, you mean? When they run along?
Yeah. I really
Crazy.
liked it. I really liked that. The baseball imagery was quite refreshing. It was relevant. It's kind of sad that I just liked the credits and nothing else.
Well,
I was
at
so
least
happy
there's
it
no complaints
ended. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything else? Nah.
Yeah. Strike out.
D. Which show out of what we've talked about would you watch?
I like the sound of the wrestling one.
Crotch shot and boobs. Why am I not surprised?
Queen's Blade with wrestling.
So this week we're looking at one game. Harriet, you have it, Zelda?
Sorry, couldn't resist. Yes. Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds is the sequel to Link to the Past? Yes. I'm terrible, I should know that. Basically, play Link, and you have to. This new evil character called Yuga, who has a nasty habit of turning people into paintings. So he's turned 7 sages from Ocarina of Time, or their ancestors, into paintings, and he has taken them to an alternate reality called Lorule, which is like Hyrule's dark side.
Lowrule Hyrule.
Exactly. And what I found even funny is that Zelda is Hyrule and Hilda is Lorule. And
So they got really lazy and just changed the syllables and went names round.
well, to be fair, when I didn't realise this, but when my friend said Sabrina Teenage Witch, Hilda and Zelda, they're the witches, they're the aunts, you know. But it's a good storyline. I'm currently exploring Lorule, and it is very dark. The dungeons are difficult, and you have to find these breaks or tears in time between, and you can merge into the walls. That's the new point of the game. You're given a bangle, so you can literally walk in between worlds. That's why they say Link Between Worlds. I don't know how many hours of gameplay there is. I've heard 20, but
So it's usually about 28 or so.
usually. But what I've done is I'm just going around and collecting as many rupees as possible, because when you first get your weapons, you rent them, but you have the opportunity to buy them after everything goes crazy. But they're quite expensive. So what I've done,
Aren't they always?
I know. I think the boomerang, the arrows, and everything, they were about 800 rupees, but the rods were 1,200. So it just took me a few hours to get as many as I could and then buy them all. So I finally bought them. So I'm right now. I'm gonna go dungeon crawling. I've been in a couple of them in Lorule, and the hand is back. And I just saw that, and I was like, nope. I just headed out. This dungeon was terrible.
The one dungeon you would never go in ever again.
Oh, I have to though. I can't remember his name, but I know he did freak me out in Ocarina of Time. And the problem is one of the levels, there's just literally narrow, so you have to be careful. So either you fall or he grabs and throws you out, one or the other. But it's a really good game. The graphics are really nice, the music's wonderful, and I like the new version of Zelda. She's just really
She's not
fresh. Well, she's really
She's not a
sweet.
pirate.
No, no. This
Oh, that
is.
was fair enough.
I didn't mind that. I quite like that twist. I thought it was very good. But yeah, really good. I'd recommend it if you're a Zelda fan.
Cool. And I also attended a gaming event recently, Restron. So this, I would like to say, would be the Sega version of Gamer Disco. So it's basically a guy who arranges the event will hire a place near Liverpool Street Station, and he has a whole load of consoles there. Obviously, this month's theme was Dreamcast. So he had about 4 or 5 Dreamcast, a Japanese region, British region. A few of them were locked, so we had to action replay them to get them to work. Really retro. And we actually had a Shenmue tournament, which was great. He had a few goodies to give out, some t-shirts and so forth. And there was loads of gaming art around there, and they had a really cool retro game which involved maracas. Now I had no idea the Dreamcast had maracas.
Is that the Sambo?
Yes, the monkey one.
Yes, I know the one.
Yeah, the Dreamcast actually had what I would like to call the original iToy. So it had one of those gadgets, House of the Dead, all the guns were there.
I think I'm typing on
Hey. Oh, they did.
But
Sometimes.
one of the regions of the Dreamcast didn't work with the TV very well, so we got to play Guilty Gears in black and white. That was pretty badass. He concurs. It's literally £2.50 for entry, and you get it for free if you cosplay. So it's also a very cosplay friendly event, and you can just stay there all night. So it was 5 till midnight, and you have a bar as well, so you can have your game themed cocktails, get wasted, lose,
And where was
badly.
it?
Pardon?
Where was it?
This particular one was in the Hoxton Pony, so really near Liverpool Street and Toll Street, and nice and spacious, as big as the book club. Yeah, definitely try it out. Last month's was the Sega Mega Drive anniversary one, and hopefully next month will be a different console. So look forward to that. Now it's question time. So we've got a few questions. One is from Sophie's blog.
Yes, from Sophie's Japan blog. She has asked if you could make any TV series into anime adaptation, which one would it be?
Supernatural has already been done.
Yes.
Aww.
So has technically Doctor Who.
I
Well,
think
it's a short.
It was a short fan-made one.
There's
I
2.
believe.
One's really good and the other one's just really naff. I'm trying to think of what else.
I'm trying to think of one.
Walking Dead. We don't see enough zombies in anime, so that'd be quite nice. And of course there'll be loads of pretty girls and pretty boys, a lot of really old, wrinkly-looking people. And lots of goriness. Attack on Titan made gore fashionable, so I think
Yeah.
it'd look really nice.
Oh, I can't think.
Does it count if we choose a Japanese series?
You could do, yeah.
Kamen Rider. It would be Kamen Rider Oz because it'd be hilarious. It'd be so flamboyant and stupid. And I want to see them animate a floating hand. Just to see how well it would work. I'm trying to think of Western.
I'm literally just going through all the things. Do you know what I would like? I know it's already a Japanese series, but I think it'd be great in an anime. Takeshi's Castle. That would be amazing to see.
Ninja Warrior.
Yes. Just like when they're pelted by all the rocks, you just see them.
But the Ninja Warrior one would be like following the tales of this awesome man.
Exactly.
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
And everyone rooting for him.
Oh, see, if there was a Doctor Who one, I mean a proper one, that would be amazing, especially after the 50th anniversary last weekend, I think, because everyone's in the hype for it now. I think that'd be a good time to kind of make it into that, I believe. Yeah, I'd go with Doctor Who.
Second question from Foolish Overlord, and that one is, there's been so many Persona game releases, news, and the newest is the dancing game. Do you guys think there's any point in this?
I didn't know about this. I actually thought they were doing a brand new Persona. So I've been seeing everywhere. Persona 5! Ooh.
Oh yeah,
They are doing
that's
Persona
amongst
5.
3 other titles.
Yes.
Really?
Three
Yes.
other spin-offs of Persona 4.
The dance one, I saw it and I just saw that, I forget the main character's name, but I just saw him and I was like, oh my god.
Just call him MC.
MC.
That's what we call everyone.
I just saw it and I thought, I don't get this. I think that they're
It's
really
Persona in the game. You can do any old rubbish. You'll be surprised if it's dancing.
Oh, and I think they have
Dances.
songs from the game. They're dancing to songs from the game.
I like the songs from Persona 4
Oh, I don't
Arena.
like the songs. I don't
Oh,
like the
right,
songs. It's just the fact that you're getting them all to dance and
Is there any point? Because to be honest, about dancing games, it's not about the character. It was always about the songs.
yeah, but I don't get it. I can the announcer girl, yeah.
Rise, yeah.
That's fine. You do it based on her.
Yeah.
But no, I don't get it.
But unless they.
I want to see Yosuke dance. I think I just want to see.
I want to see the guy with the chair. I hope he's holding the chair as he's dancing.
That's his move. He just starts spinning. Oh god, it's like flash dance all over again.
It would really work if you could then later purchase the songs from maybe the other Persona games, because I know Persona
Yeah.
3, the soundtrack's really good.
Yes.
So that would be pretty cool. But then again, that's just all us guessing. I mean, the only reason I found out is I saw a parody photo on Twitter, the one where it's photoshopped with that,
Step it up, step by.
yeah, the cosplayer. So I was a bit like, ha ha ha, very funny, and then someone was like, yeah, that's a real game, huh?
Yeah, you're like
Really?
what? Say what?
It's a fighting game, why not a dancing game?
This will be a singing game.
Yeah, why not? We're starting to rise. If they can make money out of it, Atlas and Sega, why not? Just milk it.
They
milk
need
it.
the money.
Yeah, Atlas needs money. Give them money. Lots of money. And the third question was Zelda related.
It was because linked to Link Between Worlds. That's the sequel to the Link to the Past. I forget who asked this, but they asked what other game that hasn't had a sequel would you give a sequel to? And I cannot think for the life of me.
Could it be a prequel either?
Yes, it could be a prequel sequel.
I know. Whether it's a prequel or a sequel, I think it would, in this case, sequel, A Last of Us.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. Very cinematic. A lot of people were like, it's too much hype for that game. But do you know what? If they did a sequel, I think people would actually appreciate it. What is wrong with you?
I'm the only person that hasn't played that game.
Oh, right.
I know they are releasing the DLC, but it is a prequel. But I think it's going to be like BioShock, where it's only so many hours long.
It makes no sense, and this time travel is insane.
Ugh. I know we kind of have, but I'm going along the lines of you. I would love to see BioShock Infinite sequel. I want to see what happens afterwards. I know we kind of do ish in Burial at Sea, but I want to see
Actual product.
actual what happens afterwards.
CGI, emotional moment.
Yeah. So that would be me. Alex.
I'm a prequel to Okami.
Yes.
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 Because Okami didn't do much. It was like, here's Okami's son, the first Okami, and he's doing the same thing all over again. Now, I want a prequel. I want to find out what happened, to how all the Demon Lords came in, and like, oh, you humping my dog.
Actually, he was giving him a hug. He's gonna go now. Play.
You had his
yeah.
feelings. No, a prequel would be good because I just want to know how it will
His
go.
bumhole.
What did you do to my poor
I
dog?
thought I'd just give some extra information there.
Yes, put your bum next to Zelda.
Yeah.
The dignity of it all.
Buy my game.
Yes, it's a DS game. A comedy. No, yeah, I would love to see a prequel to that. Because I love the series.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea what they'll do.
No, it'd be quite interesting, and plus because we got it came out on the DS, but now we have the 3DS and Vita. That would be quite good to see how they would.
Well, yeah, you can paint.
Yeah, exactly.
You did think
Yeah, with the Vita, you can touch the screen, so instead of using the dual sticks, you literally can like draw or whatever.
But it was so much easier to draw with the joysticks on the PlayStation.
No!
Yeah.
It was made for Wii, come on.
Oh,
It's
yes,
all about the
Wii.
Wii.
It
It
was
was horrible. It was so clunky to try and draw with.
No, but they made it for the PlayStation 2 in hope. Oh, one day we will have something. It was made for the Wii, but I don't think they. Well,
They didn't transfer it.
yeah, very well. Yeah. And that is all for the show. Thank you for listening, and please do continue to like and share us, spread the word, Anime UK Show on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and hopefully we'll see you next week.